For Dan Schmitz, nothing can beat a picture postcard day fishing the nearby Tavern Creek with daughter Molly. And their canine companion, of course, Scout.
That'll do.
Their quarry is the humble river redhorse, a member of the sucker family, noted as delicious eating fish.
A river redhorse are one of a number of species of redhorse that we find in Missouri streams, especially in the Ozarks region. There are species that live in the larger bodies of water like the Osage River much of the year, and then in the spring of the year they'll come up into these small gravelly streams like Tavern Creek to spawn. You can catch them just about any time of the year, especially on nightcrawler, the universal bait, but in the spring of the year when they're spawning, they're up here in concentrated numbers, so you're more likely to hook into one.
Well, my buddy lives down here and he checks the creek pretty regular that time of year when the redhorse come upstream when they're spawning. He lets me know when they're on, so I try to make time to come down.
On April 15, 2016, right here on Tavern Creek, Dan hooked into a fish that was anything but humble.
Had 2 poles, set the first pole in the water with a big glob of worm on it, barely got it down in the rocks, got the line tight. Had my second line casted out but wasn't on bottom yet, and that first pole went clean down to the rocks, and I had it picked up in my left hand and felt this pretty good fish. Let that other pole go. Just horsed it in. It didn't take too long to get it in. You know, you're only fishing 30, 40 foot out.
Get this. Dan's redhorse came in at 9 pounds, 13 ounces, breaking the Missouri state record for a redhorse caught with a hook and line. And it didn't take much prodding to convince old Dan to take the next step.
I wouldn't have thought to check it as a world record, but the guys at the conservation department probably got online and started bouncing that stat out there and seen that it was a world record, so they encouraged that I apply to it. And that's pretty lengthy form, the IGFA form. They wanted to know things like the name of the boat and the boat captain and that kind of thing, and all about the tackle. So they're probably used to having more offshore records and things like that turned in. But
so maybe it doesn't take an expensive boat, a guide, and an exotic destination to secure your world record. For Schmitz, all it took was a can of worms, a backyard stream, and a little bit of luck.
Candle cat? Nope, drum. Fun to catch.
Scout.
See that dip in it? Yeah, it's fun to have the world record. It's a thick book. There's a lot of records in there, but I made it. I'm in there this year, and I think it'll hold a while. There's not a lot of people that, you know, target catching the redhorse, so that record might stick.